Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we would like to present about our Promodel project for the subject principle and application. So we choose EJ frozen food for our assignment. Okay, so now let's me introduce you the company background first. EJ Frozen Food established in January 2013. Okay, this company located at Felda Air Tawar 1, Kota Tinggi, Johor Bahru. Okay, generally, this pepes warisan otak-otak ayam producing frozen food such as ayam pandan and pepes. This company only provide their product to local market. It is because the demand from Malaysian customer is very highest rather than international market.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NUWAIRAH SAJIDAH binti Zainal ARIFFIN and I am from DIR M6B. My ID number is PDL1905159. Okay, as you can see, this is the original simulation of the EJ frozen food expert. Okay, they have one receiving center to receive the raw materials such as boneless chicken and the raw ingredients of the spice. They has one cutting machine to cut the boneless chicken into small pieces of chicken. They have marinated machine used to marinate the chicken with the spice. And they have one packaging center to pack the ayam pandan, and they have one freezer to keep the ayam pandan before it's sent to the customer.
This is the run simulation of the original layout.
Okay, next. As you can see right now, this is the suggested simulation that our group created for the company. It has one receiving center, one cutting machine, one marinated machine, two packaging center, and one freezer. Okay. My friends and I decide to add another one packaging center because this is the packaging center is the only part that the company use human resources. Other than cutting and marinated machine, they use fully machine. Okay, they use human resources to pack the ayam pandan because they want to keep ayam pandan cells traditionally. They want to preserve the quality of the traditional ayam pandan. That's why they use human resource to pack ayam pandan.
Meanwhile, this is the run simulation of the suggested layout.
For this grouping assignment, there are three objectives of simulation that we created for the company. As you can see, this is the general report of the original simulation and the suggested simulation. Based on the original simulation at the right one, they only produce 15 packets of ayam pandan, which means 715 pieces of ayam pandan. Okay. Meanwhile, the left one, the suggested simulation, they will produce 46 packets of ayam pandan, which means 2,300 pieces of ayam pandan. By adding another one of packaging center, it shows that it can increase the daily production of the ayam pandan. So that is why we decide to add another one of packaging center. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AHMAD bin KHAIRUL from DIR M6B. So I will continue to the utilization of the freezer. So for the original simulation, after visit the company, our group finds the freezer is used not every time. So it will slow down the ayam pandan to freeze. Second is the temperature of the freezer is not cold to freeze the ayam pandan. And after our group do the simulation, the number of utilization is 49.16%. So for the suggested simulation, we create a good simulation to improve the company performance. Firstly, we choose to use the freezer every time. So the company will improve the production. Second is we suggest to increase the temperature of freezer. So it will maintain the ayam pandan to deliver to the customer. So after that we create the suggest simulation and the number of utilization is 74.72%. So the utilization is increased nicely. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad SALIH. The third objective for this project is to reduce the idle time. Idling comes at a cost. Idle time is a period of time in which an asset, machine or an employee is ready and available, but is not doing anything productive. This is why idle time is sometimes referred to as waiting time. Idle time is when a machine is waiting for input material. It's an office employee waiting for the internet connection to come back. A truck on a construction site waiting for an excavator to move so it can get to its target location. It is a maintenance mechanic waiting for a circular saw to become available so he can finish his job. Before we outline best practices for reducing it, let's briefly discuss common causes of idle time. The first one is worker inefficiency. Workers are not machines and some are more efficient than others. They need breaks to avoid burnout. Some inefficiencies are the result of newly hired employees going through an adjustment period. To address worker inefficiencies, you can work on improving your onboarding process and develop a company culture where everyone has to pull their own weight. Other than that, the process and the workflow is inefficiencies. Poorly optimized production and business processes, waiting for approvals and lack of available tools to perform assigned work to order or things you should look at to reduce process and workflow inefficiencies. Lastly, we go to how to reduce the idle time. First, we optimize the workflow. As we mentioned earlier, workflow and process inefficiencies are a common cause of idle time. This is why every organization should work on spotting and eliminating bottlenecks and other issues caused by those inefficiencies. The second one is keep your assets in good shape. The unavoidable fact is that damaged assets can reach their peak productivity levels. If the assets don't work at their full capacity, it means you have room for improvement. And lastly, improve information flow. This tip could easily be titled Improve Communication Lines, as the notion is basically the same. Thank you, that's all from me.
That's all from us. Thank you.